What if someone you know, perhaps even someone close to you, suffered from a mental condition that made them disregard the feelings of others, break rules without remorse, and manipulate those around them? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But for some, it's a reality they grapple with every day because of a condition known as Antisocial Personality Disorder, or ASPD. This disorder is often misunderstood and dismissed, but it's a real and serious mental health condition that affects countless individuals and the people in their lives. It's crucial that we shine a light on ASPD, to not only understand those who live with it, but also to help those who may unknowingly be caught in its web. So let's embark on a journey into the mind of someone with antisocial personality disorder. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the intriguing world of antisocial personality disorder. Use our time-stamped key moments in the description below. We've broken the video down into chapters so that you can easily follow along or skip to a section that is of interest to you. Antisocial personality disorder is not just about being introverted or shy. It's far more complex and potentially damaging. Let's unpack this a bit more. Antisocial personality disorder, often abbreviated as ASPD, is a mental health condition that is characterized by a pattern of disregard for and violation of the rights of others. This isn't about someone who simply doesn't enjoy social gatherings or prefers their own company. No, this is about a persistent pattern of behaviors that can cause serious problems in relationships, work, and school. One of the key traits of ASPD is a lack of empathy. Individuals with this disorder often struggle to understand or share the feelings of others. They may appear cold, detached, or emotionally unresponsive. It's not that they can't recognize emotions in others, but rather, they often don't value these emotions or use them for their own advantage. This brings us to another characteristic trait: manipulation. Individuals with ASPD are often very charming and persuasive, and they use these skills to manipulate others for personal gain or pleasure. They may lie, cheat, or deceive others without feeling guilt or remorse. It's a calculated and deliberate act, aimed at serving their own interests, often at the expense of others. Disregard for rules is another common behavior associated with ASPD. This isn't just about breaking societal norms or being a rebel. It's about a pervasive pattern of disrespect for the law and the rights of others. Individuals with ASPD may have a history of criminal behavior, but not all do. Some may simply repeatedly violate the rights of others through intimidation, dishonesty, or aggression. These behaviors and traits can cause significant problems for the individual with ASPD and for those around them. Relationships can be strained or destroyed, academic and career prospects can be compromised, and there can be a significant impact on the broader community. But it's important to remember that this is a mental health disorder. It's not a choice or a character flaw. It's a condition that requires understanding, treatment, and support. The behaviors associated with ASPD can be damaging and destructive, but they are also symptoms of a deeper issue. Now, you might be wondering, what causes antisocial personality disorder? Why do some people develop these traits and behaviors while others don't? The answers to these questions are complex and multifaceted and involve a combination of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. But what causes this disorder? Keep watching as we explore the potential reasons behind ASPD. The journey to understanding antisocial personality disorder is far from over. There's no one-size-fits-all cause for antisocial personality disorder. It's often a mixture of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. Let's delve into these a bit further. First up, genetic predispositions. Science has shown us that individuals with a family history of antisocial personality disorder are at a higher risk of developing the condition. It seems that certain genetic traits such as impulsivity or aggression may be passed down from generation to generation. However, having these genetic markers doesn't guarantee the development of the disorder, but it does increase the likelihood. Next, we have environmental factors. These are the influences around us as we grow and develop. For instance, a child who grows up in a chaotic, unstable home may be more likely to develop antisocial behaviors. Exposure to violence, neglect, or abuse can also contribute to the development of this disorder. It's important to note, though, that not everyone who experiences these environmental stressors will develop antisocial personality disorder. Lastly, we turn to psychological factors. This covers a broad spectrum, but in the context of antisocial personality disorder, we're talking predominantly about traumatic childhood experiences. These could be physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, neglect, or even the loss of a parent at a young age. Such experiences can affect a child's ability to form healthy relationships and may lead them to develop antisocial behaviors as a coping mechanism. So as you can see, it's a complex interplay of genetics, environment, and personal experiences that can lead to the development of antisocial personality disorder. It's not something that can be pinned on a single cause or event. And remember, having one or even all of these risk factors doesn't necessarily mean an individual will develop the disorder. It's all about how these elements interact and manifest in each unique individual. Next, we'll look at real-life examples of how ASPD can impact individuals and those around them. Understanding antisocial personality disorder can be challenging without concrete examples. So, let's examine some real-life cases. Our first case study involves a woman we'll call Jane. Jane is highly intelligent and charismatic, with a knack for persuasion. To those who don't know her well, she appears confident and capable. However, those who get close to her often find themselves manipulated for her personal gain. Jane has a history of broken relationships, severed friendships, and estrangement from family members. She regularly breaks rules and laws without concern for the consequences to herself or others. Jane shows a lack of remorse for her actions, which is a hallmark of antisocial personality disorder. Next, let's look at John. Unlike Jane, John's antisocial behavior is more overt. He has a history of aggressive and violent behavior, often resulting in legal troubles. John struggles to hold down a job due to his impulsivity and disregard for authority. He frequently engages in risky behaviors without considering the potential harm to himself or others. Despite his actions causing distress to those around him, John shows no empathy or remorse. Another clear sign of antisocial personality disorder. Our third case is Lisa, a successful businesswoman. Lisa's colleagues admire her decisiveness and ability to get things done, but they also fear her. Lisa is known for her ruthlessness, willing to step on anyone to climb the corporate ladder. She manipulates others to her advantage and has no qualms about lying or cheating to get what she wants. Her lack of empathy and disregard for the rights of others are key traits of antisocial personality disorder. Lastly, we have Mike, a charming and popular individual. He's the life of every party and seems to make friends easily. However, these friendships are often superficial and short-lived. Mike uses people for his own enjoyment and discards them when they no longer serve his needs. He's impulsive, often making decisions without thinking about the consequences. His inability to form genuine, lasting relationships and his disregard for the feelings of others align with the characteristics of antisocial personality disorder. These examples show that antisocial personality disorder can manifest in various ways. It's not just about the stereotypical antisocial loner. It can be the charismatic leader, the persuasive friend, the ruthless business person, or the life of the party. These individuals often leave a trail of chaos in their wake, affecting their relationships, their work, and society at large. It's crucial to remember that while these case studies highlight the destructive potential of antisocial personality disorder, they do not represent every individual with this condition. People with antisocial personality disorder are not inherently bad or evil. They are individuals struggling with a serious mental health condition that can be managed with the right support and treatment. These examples highlight the importance of early detection, diagnosis, and treatment. In our conclusion, we'll summarize the key points we've covered. As we've seen, antisocial personality disorder is a complex condition with far-reaching impacts. It's not simply about rule-breaking or rebellious behavior. It's a pervasive pattern of disregard for others, coupled with a lack of remorse or empathy. This condition can profoundly impact not only the individual, but also their relationships and society at large. We've explored the key traits of antisocial personality disorder, including a pronounced lack of empathy, manipulative behavior, and a relentless disregard for rules and societal norms. These traits, while unsettling, provide us with a clear framework for identifying and understanding this disorder. We've also delved into the potential causes of antisocial personality disorder, which can range from genetic predispositions to environmental factors, and even traumatic childhood experiences. It's crucial to understand that while these factors may contribute to the condition, they don't guarantee its development. Every individual is unique, and their experiences and responses to those experiences are equally unique. Through real-life examples and case studies, we've seen how this disorder can manifest in individuals and the devastating impact it can have on their relationships and societal involvement. These narratives serve as a stark reminder of the importance of early detection and intervention. This brings us to the crux of our discussion: the necessity for early detection, correct diagnosis, and effective treatment of antisocial personality disorder. While there's no cure per se, therapeutic interventions like cognitive behavioral therapy, along with medication in some instances, can help manage the symptoms and improve the individual's quality of life. Understanding antisocial personality disorder is the first step towards fostering empathy and compassion for those affected. It also underscores the importance of mental health awareness and the need for accessible, effective mental health services. Help raise awareness about antisocial personality disorder by sharing this video. And remember, if you suspect you or someone you know might have this condition, reach out to a mental health professional. Like and subscribe to join us on a journey of discovery as we seek to understand the fundamental aspects of human behavior, emotions, cognition, and relationships. Stay curious, and until next time.